Now we can actually put something useful in that slot. I don't know. I think Deku Nuts can be useful. I just never really tried to use them, is what I think I'm trying to say. Anyway, now that we have the arrows, we can progress even farther. Darn it. What you want to do is shoot these pictures while they have ghosts in them. Once the pictures are gone, the ghosts will have nowhere else to hide, then they will materialize, and you will be able to battle them for the flame. Flame of Udon. This is the best way to fight them, just sort of stay back a little. Wait for them to become tangible, then fire an arrow. They take 5 shots like this, but they drop arrows, I think, when you kill them, so it's not too bad. Stop running away. What? I've never seen him do that. I'm gonna go pick up those arrows before I get that treasure chest. Okay. And it's a key, as you probably could have guessed. Now you exit the other side of this room where we fought the Stalfos and got the bow. And there'll be another ghost you gotta battle. I normally do call them Poes, just in case you're wondering why I call them ghosts when they're Poes. Well, it's just to keep it from being confusing. And they always go to the bottom of the stairs. By always, I mean these two. If you remember, though, there are 4 ghosts. Stop following me! Holy crap, I didn't know he chased you like that. Darn it! Okay. There we go. More arrows and... Is this the compass? Probably. More arrows. More arrows and a green rupee. Yes, this is the compass. I get it. Okay. Now, where am I going? How did I miss 2 treasure chests? Okay. Just gonna go see what those were, if I can even get them. I think I know what one is, actually. Okay, yeah, I know what one is. Can't think of what the other could be, though. Anyway. You may be wondering at this point why it's called the Forest Temple. Because there aren't really that many forest elements in it. There's really more of a ghost theme going on, which... It's sort of nice that they tried to combine the two, I guess, but... I mean, I might have... I don't know. I think I would have preferred it just a straight up forced... I know, Navi. I know, Navi. I know, Navi! Oh, crap. That noise and that shadow signified that a wall master was about to jump on you, and when that happens, it brings you back to the beginning of the dungeon. Not cool. I need a key here, don't I? Where do I go? You'll be asking yourself that a lot once you get to this point. Oh my goodness, how could I have forgotten? Now that we have the bow, we can do some tricky things. Though granted, not for the time it takes to backtrack through all this. Yeah, as I was saying about the forest and ghosts, I think I would have preferred just a forest theme. Sort of like one from Wind Waker as opposed to Twilight Princess, because that was more like a jungle. And, well, I do sort of like jungles. I think a forest would definitely be the way to go in a Zelda game. These things are almost impossible to hit with the hook shot, so you have to usually either waste an arrow or be lucky. Whatever. Okay. You want to kill them so you can concentrate on shooting this eye with an arrow. When that happens, it twists that corridor somehow. Don't ask me how those mechanics work, but that is how it goes down. Oh, there's the dungeon map. Or the boss key. Crap. Yeah, just one jump strike will kill that thing, which is great news, but I'm not too excited about having to do this with the sound turned off. Anyway, you get that boss key, and then I think you go down that hole right back where I am. Yes. Oh, nice. Thank you, Link. I think these bubbles, they don't even take damage when they're blue like that. They got that blue aura, because they're called blue bubbles. Anyway, kill these, and... kill these, and... oh, it doesn't give you anything? I thought it gave you something. And this, believe it or not, takes you outside to one of the upper floors. Now, I don't know. To me, it just doesn't seem like that's how it would go down. But that's how it is. Is there a Skulltula up here? No, over there, okay. When you get into the dungeons referred to as temples, and perhaps even in the ones not called temples, I'm pretty sure it's the case as well. there'll be 5 Skulltulas in every one of them. So you want to make sure to get as many as you can if you're trying to collect all 100, so you don't have to backtrack through a seemingly endless supply of already beaten enemies, already solved puzzles, etc., etc. Now these 2 doors always confuse me. I never know which one I'm supposed to go in, and it's just... I don't think you have to go in both of them, but I usually do. Okay. These are like, whatever, wall masters, but they're different in that they become green and then impervious to attacks. And they can latch onto you and steal your magic. Don't know what this is. Is it another key? It's gotta be. Yes. Dead end otherwise? Right. Now go in here and... it's this room with the bubble that we had to move the blocks and everything. Don't know how he missed me there. I think I'm forgetting something again. Yes, I am. Now I gotta go back and re-twist, or re-untwist, whatever, the corridor. Because now I have a key and I can get into that one place. Yeah, this is... the puzzle aspect in this just increases exponentially, while the enemies... they do get harder, but you become stronger, so that doesn't change much. I think it's this corridor I gotta change. I hope. No, it's the next one. Is it? Or is it this one, then the next one? Or can the next one even be changed? Okay. Well, I definitely gotta change this one, at least. Don't hit me, please. I trust you. I'm only gonna be there a few seconds. Okay, yeah. Wait. Can you backflip off this? I don't think you... oh, you can! Don't remember being able to do that. Okay. So I cannot change the Y link. Crap. Okay, which way do I go? I think this way? Yes. And yeah, you can't change the corridor. This one's always... no, you do have to change it. Oh, right. This stupid thing. Boy, I hate this. What you have to do here is shoot an arrow through the fire and hit that ice. You have to be so precise, it is unreal. Well, I'm getting quite lucky with these shots. Where's the door? All the way over there. Usually that takes me at least 10 arrows to do. I'm serious. Okay. Go down here. We'll have to encounter this idiot again unless I just... Wait, what's up here? What is this? Still the same exact... Anyway, go down this hole. Go over here first, because if you don't do it now, you likely won't the rest of the game. Wait. Okay, I don't need to go here, because I got it already. Because this is where I hooked onto that treasure chest that I said it's nearly impossible to and did on my first try. So yeah, I was gonna say you're just walking down here and suddenly the ceiling falls down. If that happens, it will kill you. I think. Fall down. When do you fall? Okay. Just... I think this one's safe. Oh boy. Pretty much any of the ones with treasure chests or switches are safe. I usually just like to go over to them ones and... Oh my goodness, that rarely happens. Here. I'll risk it, yes. And here... There's only one painting, but foreboding blocks from above. Shoot the painting and the boxes come crashing down. What you gotta do here is push the blocks together to form the painting. And it is always quite difficult to get Link situated right. For me, anyway. He always seems to either do that, or when I go to grab, he, like, does some nutty ducking thing. It's just not fun. Or when you tell him to stop pushing it, he still pushes for like 5 minutes. Yeah, usually this takes me like 2 or 3 tries, just because of Link's stupidity. And it looks like this might here. 5, 4. Okay. Could not have gone on even a second longer. This is just like the last one. Hit him with 5 arrows. You can use your sword on these, but it's just a lot easier this way. Because these aren't like those wimpy pose in the graveyard. No, these are top of the line. Expert trained pose. Kill that, it'll drop a full arrow supply, and then... Okay, at this point, we've killed 3 of them pose. And if you remember, there were 4 when we began. And if you look at the map, we've been pretty much everywhere we could be. Except the basement, which is where the boss is. So where in the world could that last Poe be? Well, all you gotta do is go to the main room. You'll see those other 3 lights have surrounded the corners, and only one remains to be lit. And the Poe responsible for that light is in the middle. I wonder if I can shoot him now. I mean, I'm pretty positive I can't, but... maybe aim, Link? Okay. You don't want to waste too many arrows. And this can be kind of troublesome. What you gotta do is... one of these Poes is real. And that one you gotta hit with the arrow. But I seem to lose track of them, and you know what, Link has trouble targeting. Whatever. The one that spins at the very beginning is the real one. You gotta shoot that with the arrow. I find it best to just face them, then L or Z in order to target them. Sometimes even that doesn't work, though, as demonstrated by the first thing. Now, it is not a good idea to stand in the middle like I had been doing, because as soon as that happens, this opens up and you lose your opportunity to recollect these arrows. I don't know, that just always bugged me. Anyway, this is actually an elevator which we can ride down to the boss floor. We're still not quite there yet, but we're so close I can taste it. And now you can actually push this room. Yeah, you can push a room. Clockwise or counterclockwise, it doesn't matter. Just keep going the same direction, and eventually you'll get to what you need in order to fight the boss. Just every time you see a switch, step on it. Every time you see a Skulltula, kill it. I think you only see one gold Skulltula, one regular Skulltula. And I don't have the sound on, so I can't tell if there's one in the room I'm in or not. I believe this door is blocked. Yes, it is. That so doesn't even look even possible for video game standards. I don't even understand what happens. Link just sort of moves his feet, and then the room keeps moving even though Link stops. I don't know. Here's where the Skulltulas are. I don't think there's anything worthwhile in this treasure chest, but it's here. Ooh, arrows. Yeah. We're almost to the boss. Just go in here, step on the last switch, and it opens. Now I am going to save the game. This boss isn't that hard, really. It's just Sometimes it can give me trouble. And reverting back to composite, or yeah, whatever, 480i, it's sort of dark in here. And you may be wondering, well, where's the boss? Well, you can walk around the whole room, but he doesn't show up until you try to leave again. So if you want to get a good look at the area and just listen to the awesome music, still, I think it's the same, can't tell, yeah, just run around. But when you want to fight the boss, just take some steps towards these stairs you just climbed. And those very two-dimensional-ish looking spears will block your way. And the boss appears and... What? Ganondorf? Already? What have you done with Saria? You evil spirit from beyond, Phantom Ganon? What, is Ganon dead? Did someone kill him? Well, for now, let's just focus on fighting him. What he does is he runs in a picture, and then you have to... Then he comes out 2 pictures, but only the real one is in... God... Don't even know what I said there. You have to find which ones he's coming out of, and usually he comes out 2 of the, like, 2 that are next to each other, and there it's a little easier. Like, maybe you can, if you miss the first time, like if you pick wrong, you can maybe get it right the second time. But if you get it wrong, just waste the arrow and run. Otherwise, he'll damage you, and that's never fun. Huh. Managed to avoid taking damage. Okay. This one should be easier. If you can hit him... That was pathetic, Link. You had a perfect shot at him and you missed. All the time wasting arrows. Good grief. You have to waste the arrow in this game. There's no way to undo your bow once you get it, like, ready. You have to play this painting game you have to hit them 3 times. Then the real battle will begin. Okay. You missed again. Oh my goodness, Link. You are going to run out of arrows. I hope you realize that. Okay, now, get on with the battle. And this is much better in my opinion. He throws magic at you, which you have to deflect. Or not, Link. Just kinda... And when you do that, he'll be stunned and you can hit him again. Sometimes when you deflect it, though, it won't hit him, which I really don't understand. And I really don't understand the timing, apparently. Really do not understand the timing. You have to hit it like 45 minutes in advance. 45 minutes! You can never let go of the target button. Though it doesn't matter what you do, I guess. The longer your volley goes, the longer he'll stay stunned. But I guess that just... guess I'm not gonna... He's stunned? I hit him? I had no idea. He didn't glow red or anything. I couldn't see. That is one absolutely atrocious aspect in this battle. The angles. You can't tell where things are. It's just horrible. Even though this is one of my favorite boss fights in the game, it just has its flaws that cannot be overcome, even though they can in the 3DS version to some extent. Oh my goodness, Link! Will you hit him? Okay. Terrible angle. Absolutely abysmal angle. Oh my goodness, Link. You're out of fairies, aren't you? Yeah, when he hits you here, you will die. For good. And you'll have to do this again. The Forest Temple. That is frighteningly pathetic, Link. Frighteningly pathetic. I'm trying the bottle. The timing, it's gotta be better than this, because I just can't do this. Or not. I can't beat him. I'm going to lose on camera to Phantom Ganon. One of the easiest bosses in the game, hands down. Good grief, I hate you, Link, so badly. How can you miss him while you are targeting? Stop giving me abysmal angles. Okay. Well, the bottle turned out to be much better than trying with the sword. It is unbeknownst to gamers whether using the bottle to deflect the energy is just a glitch or they did it on purpose for the lulz. Pretty ironic when it's actually far easier. But yeah, that wasn't the real Ganon. And for losing, the real Ganon banishes the fake Ganon into the gap between dimensions. Pretty sad, because that boss is one of the coolest in the game amongst being notably easy. Now we have 10 hearts. There's Saria! She came out of that green emblem thing on the ground. Yeah, I know. No? So Saria's gotta stay here in the Chamber of Sages in order to help us. Quite a burden. Man, Ganondorf screwed everything up. And that is the last time you will see Saria, probably. But she'll always be our friend.